I'm Bhavna Sahani, the founder of Futurismo Academy, and I'm back with the new video for class 10th English. And in this video, we are starting with the new poem, How to Tell a Wild Animals, How to Tell All Wild Animals. So this is just a humorous poem. So let's get started to this one. Let's start with this poem, How to Tell Wild Animals. So in this poem, what poet has done, poet has humorously, in a funny manner, she has explained how you can identify various animals. Alright, so let's start with the first stanza. If you ever should go by chance to jungles in the east, and if there should to you advance a large and a tawny beast, if he roars to you as you are dying, you know it is the Asian lion, right? So basically, now the poet is saying कि if by any chance आप jungle में जाते हो in the eastern part of our country, if you visit the jungle, if by any chance, and यहाँ पे आपको एक large और tawny beast, मतलब एक yellow beast दिखती है, एक large animal, एक बड़ा सा येलो कलर का एनिमल दिखता है, एंड इफ दैट एनिमल रोर्स एट यू, और आप उसकी रोर से ही सोचते हो दैट यू विल डाई विद हिज रोर, ओके, यू आर डाइंग विद हिज रोर, तो समझ जाना दैट यू हैव एनकाउंटर्ड एन एशियन लायन. All right, so the poet is saying if by any chance you're visiting to the jungles in the eastern India and there's a large yellowish beast comes in front of you, and if it roars at you and you're dying at his roar, then you should understand that you have encountered an Asiatic lion. All right, तो सबसे पहले यहाँ पे इन्होंने poet ने Asiatic lion का reference दिया हुआ है, that how you can identify the Asiatic lion, right? Clear? Then let me just tell you the rhyme scheme over here. Rhyme scheme देते हैं chance advance. तो ये हो गई आपका A chance advance, east beast, B dying C, all right, lion D. So your this is rhyme scheme is A B C D. All right, A B C D. Alright, this is the rhyme scheme of the poem. And if I talk about the assonance, what is assonance? Assonance is the repetition of the vowel sound. Alright, here is the repetition of the vowel sound. Should you advance? Should you. Alright, should you is the repetition of the vowel sound. Clear? Then after that, I am here telling you one more. Alright, and that is, so after rhyme scheme comes the assonance. Assonance is the repetition of the vowel sound. Alright, so here should, you, roar. Can you see the sounds are repeated? Okay, after assonance comes the enjambment. Enjambment is the continuation of line without any punctuation. तो आप ये देख रहे हो, and if there should to you advance, यहाँ पे एक punctuation sign आना चाहिए था, a large tawny beast, तो यहाँ पे आपका enjambment use किया गया है. All right, then comes the allusion. Allusion is when you are referring to a very famous thing, and here you are referring to the Asian lion. So here comes the allusion. All right. And then come the inversion. Inversion is कि जब आप एक sentence के words आगे पीछे कर देते हैं. If there should to you advance, तो ये should to you advance, this is not making sense in real. So in poem you can use inversion, words को आगे पीछे करने के लिए, to make it in a rhyme scheme. Okay. Then moving towards the next stanza. Or if sometime when roaming around, a noble wild beast greets you with black stripes on a yellow ground, just notice if he eats you. This simple rule may help you learn the Bengal tiger to discern. Alright, so basically now the poet is saying that when you will be moving in the jungles in the east, जब आप east के jungles में ऐसे roam around कर रहे होगे, तो वहाँ पे एक noble wild beast आती है, and if that beast greets you, वो भी आपको greet करती है, and that is of yellow color, और yellow color पे black stripes है, and if that beast eats you, then you should understand that you have encountered the Bengal tiger. तो यहाँ पे पोएट कह रही है कि उस टाइम समझ जाना कि आप किससे मिले हो, बंगाल टाइगर से. तो यहाँ पे फिर से एक एल्यूजन यूज किया हुआ है, बिकॉज हियर वी आर अगेन टॉकिंग अबाउट द फेमस स्पीशी ऑफ एनिमल दैट इज बंगाल टाइगर. ऑलराइट, द राइम स्कीम विल बी सेम. राउंड, ग्राउंड, you learn, discern. So again the rhyme scheme is A B C C. All right, ऊपर भी यही थी A B C C. All right, clear? Then after this alliteration is also used. All right, then alliteration कहाँ use हुई है? Roaming around. Right, the first लेटर, जो फर्स्ट लेटर का साउंड है वो रिपीट हो रहा है, दैट इज रोमिंग राउंड. तो यहाँ पे एलिट्रेशन यूज की गई है. देन द बंगाल टाइगर टू डिसर्न, यहाँ पे इन्वर्जन यूज किया गया है. ऑलराइट, टू डिसर्न मीन्स टू रिकॉग्नाइज. सो यू हैव रिकॉग्नाइज द बंगाल टाइगर. अगेन द पोएट हैज इंटरचेंज द वर्ड्स टू मेक अ सेंस, टू मेक इट राइम. राइट, तो यहाँ पे इन्वर्जन यूज किया गया है. ऑलराइट, एंड आफ्टर दैट अगेन कम assonance. Assonance is the repetition of the vowel sound if some time when roaming round. All right, again some roaming round, the sound of the vowel O is repeated over here. All right, then now let's move to the third stanza, and here the third stanza says that if strolling forth a beast you view whose hide with spots is peppered, as soon as he has leapt on you, you'll know it is the leopard. 'Twill do no good to roar with pain, he'll only leap and leap again. So here just understand that leap and leap. Leap means jump. Alright, so the poet is saying कि if strolling forth, जब आप आगे if you'll move forward in the jungle and you'll meet a beast, आप एक beast को देखेंगे जिसकी पूरी body पे क्या होंगे? Spots, ब्लैक स्पॉट्स होंगे. एंड एज सून एज यू सी दैट बीस्ट, और वो बीस्ट आपके ऊपर जंप कर रही है, तो समझ जाना यू हैव एनकाउंटर्ड अ लेपर्ड. ऑल राइट, एंड इट विल डू नो गुड टू रोर विथ पेन, एंड यू कैन नॉट डू एनीथिंग. There is no use of anything. There is no use to roar in pain. There is no use to cry in pain. क्योंकि वो जो beast है, it will keep on jumping on you. All right. So सबसे पहले poet ने बोला था Asiatic lion. All right. Asiatic lion का क्या बोला था? That if it roars at you and you're dying at it roar, then just understand that you have encountered an Asiatic lion. फिर उसके बाद पोएट ने रेफर किया है बंगाल टाइगर. ऑलराइट, एंड बंगाल टाइगर का उन्होंने क्या बताया है? द सिंपल रूल बेसिकली ही हैड टोल्ड इज दैट इफ दैट ईट्स यू, ऑलराइट, इफ इट ईट्स यू, ऑलराइट, एंड देन कम्स द लेपर्ड. लेपर्ड का क्या बताया है? टू अंडरस्टैंड, when you have to understand that it is a leopard when that beast keeps on jumping on you. All right, so if you're moving forward in the jungle and you'll meet a beast and that has black spot on his body and he keeps on leaping on you, jumping on you, then you have to understand that you have encountered the leopard. All right, now again if I talk about the rhyming scheme, so view you, all right, view you, peppered, leopard, pain, again the rhyming scheme is A B C C. All right, A B C C. तो तीनों स्टैंजा की आपकी rhyming scheme same है. All right, again allusion is used over here. Okay, what is allusion? See, I'll show you the allusion. Here we are talking about the famous species of animal, that is leopard. So here allusion is also used. All right. The next poet has used the poetic license. Poetic license is only given to poet to basically change the spelling of the word. तो यहाँ पे poet ने leapt की spelling change करी है. Real spelling is L-E-A-P-T. And to make sense or to make rhyme, poet has used leapt. All right, तो यहाँ पे poetic license use किया गया है. Then leap and lap एक क्या हो गया? आपका repetition हो गया. All right, rap and rap क्या हो गया? Repetition. Then the use of the assonance. Assonance क्या है? Do not good to roar. O की sound repeat हुई है. Strolling forth, फिर से O की sound repeat की गई है. All right. So यहाँ पे क्या है? Assonance. After that, alliteration. The repetition of the first consonant letter. जो first letter है. He has. Her की sound repeat हुई है. तो यहाँ पे alliteration use किया गया है. All right. Then moving towards the next stanza, and the next stanza talks about the bear. If we see in the picture, it is talking about the bear. If when you're walking around your yard, you meet a creature there who hugs you very, very hard, be sure it is a bear. All right. If you have any doubts, I guess he'll give you just one more caress. Here, caress again refers to the hugs. Yes, caress. All right. So again, the rhyme scheme is same. A, B, A, B, C, C. All right. And the poet is saying that if you're walking around in your own yard, if you're walking casually in your yard, वहाँ पे आपको एक creature मिलता है, and if that creature hugs you really hard, then please understand it's a bear. All right. And if you still have doubt, then he will give you one more tight hug, and you will get to know that you have encountered a bear. तो यहाँ पे भी rhyme scheme आपकी same हो गई. A B A B C C. Then bear, for bear it is allusion. All right. For very, very, it is repetition. Clear? Round your yard. Round your. तो यहाँ पे आपका हो गया assonance. O की sound repeat करी गई है. All right. So I hope this is clear to you. Then alliteration भी use किया गया है. Who hugs. All right. So basically हो गया who hugs. क्या हो गया यहाँ पे? her की sound repeat की गई है. So that is alliteration. Clear? So if when you are walking round your yard, तो यहाँ पे भी alliteration use किया गया है. Your yard. Your की sound repeat हो रही है. Clear? Then next is, though to distinguish beast of prey, a voice might nonplus. The crocodile you'll always may. Tell from the hyena thus, hyenas come with merry smiles, but if they weep, they are crocodiles. All right. So basically, the poet is saying that if you want to differentiate two beasts, अगर आपको दो beast को differentiate करना है, जिनको differentiate करना काफी मुश्किल है, वो है crocodile और hyena. तो how you will differentiate? अगर आप hyena की बात कर रहे हो, तो hyena will always come with smile. All right. And if that beast is crying, then understand that they are crocodile, क्योंकि crocodile हमेशा cry करते हैं. All right. If you a novice might nonplus, a novice nonplus का basically मतलब क्या हुआ? Novice means if you're new to a job, non-plus is don't confuse. If you're new to a job, then don't confuse between crocodile and hyena. Hyena will always come with a cry. Crocodile will always come with a cry, and hyena will always come with merry smile. All right. Again, if I talk about the rhyme scheme is same. A, B, A, B, C, C. This is the rhyme scheme. If I talk about allusion, we are here talking about the crocodile and the hyena. Here is the allusion, that is crocodile and hyena. All right. Clear? Then enjambment, the crocodile you always may tell from the hyena thus. Enjambment use किया हुआ है, that is the we haven't used any punctuation mark over there. All right. And the last stanza talk about the chameleon. The true chameleon is small, a lizard sort of a thing. He hasn't any ears at all and not a single wing. If there's nothing on the tree, this is the chameleon you see. So the poet is referring to here to chameleon, and he is saying the chameleon is kind of a lizard. It is a sort of thing like a lizard, but he doesn't have any hair. All right, कोई ear नहीं है उसके, ना की wings है. All right. And if you see on the tree and you find nothing on the tree, just understand there is a chameleon which has changed its color like tree. All right. गिरगिट, जैसे गिरगिट के color change हो जाते हैं on the basis according to the substance on which it is sitting. So understand कि if you do not find anything on the tree, so chameleon is sitting on the tree and it has changed its color according to the tree. All right. So true chameleon is small. It is a lizard kind of a thing. He doesn't have any hair, ear, it doesn't have any wing. And if you see nothing on the tree, then understand that chameleon has changed color on the basis of its tree. Clear? So again, the same rhyme scheme we have used, that is A, B, C, C. Allusion for chameleon and lizard. Clear? And we have also used consonants, the repetition of the consonant sound, that is single wing. The sound of GG is repeated, that is gaga, single and wing. All right, so I hope this is clear to you, and if you have any doubt, you can comment in the comment box so that I can clear your doubt. And for more such videos, you can reach us out on Instagram, Facebook, Telegram. Do not forget to ring the bell icon and subscribe my channel. I will be meeting you guys super soon in my next video. For notes, for online and offline classes, you can reach us out on Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, or on the number given below. So bye bye everyone.